Welcome to the first ever My Sugar Pie podcast. We are sharing pie love, pie recipes, pie tips, pie tricks, and also about the special pie people in our lives. My name is Kelly Maucere. I'm the owner of My Sugar Pie here in Zionsville. And my first interview is Noe Plata. He is our store manager.
Hello.
Thanks for being here, Noe.
Hi.
It's so sweet of you. I know you've got itty bitty kids at home that are waiting on dad to get home, but thank you for taking the time to be here. First of all, just wanted to start with, if you wouldn't mind telling our audience about how you got started in working at My Sugar Pie and what brought you into the baking and pastry field.
Yeah. I started here as an internship from Ivy Tech. That's where I graduated from. The associate's degree in baking and pastry arts. My background in baking was probably, before school, pretty little. My mom did some desserts, but we've never actually had pie. She never did pie. She did like flan, just Mexican desserts. We never really had it. So my first try at a pie was here at My Sugar Pie.
Really? It was your first ever, wait a minute. In culinary school, you didn't make pie?
We did, but like sugar cream, I've never made that there, or anything like this. I've never had like
specialty.
Yeah. It was like a little tin foil.
Oh,
so,
we don't like that tin foil. That's
so
awful.
I liked baking. I like watching my mom. My mom does all the cooking and baking, and that's where my love from baking took off.
So you helped her in the kitchen?
Yeah. As much as I could, yeah.
So you said desserts. You grew up with like Mexican desserts?
Yeah.
So what Mexican desserts were popular or,
the ones
that you'd like to do?
I tried making a flan, but with just like a custard, it's yolks, sweetened condensed milk at the bottom, and milk, cream, sugar, but it doesn't come out the same as my mom's because it's very like sensitive. You have to double boiler the yolk in the pan, and yeah,
that would be tricky. We should have her come in sometime and make it for us. That would be so fun.
Yeah,
to have authentic flan.
You can do little miniatures ones too.
Yeah, that would be great. So we are baking here at My Sugar Pie homemade gourmet pies. We have over 50 different kinds of pies on our menu. We ship nationwide from our website, mysugarpie.com. And we also sell to local restaurants, and they serve our pies on their dessert menu. But also we have this little tiny pie cottage. It's from 1910, this little building right here in downtown historic Zionsville. And it is wonderful to be in such a supportive community, and we love it. So My Sugar Pie has been around since 2008, so 16 years now. And, I've heard the phrase used before when you're talking about pie as it's easy as pie.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this is easy
now?
Do you think?
I don't think anyone can just walk in and say, like, bake a pie themselves without being burnt. And there's a lot of little tricks in getting the technique right. So your crust doesn't fall in. You got to make sure the pie doesn't burn in one section, just rotating the pies, and not easy as pie. No, I wouldn't say that.
What is the easy part of it? What do you think is, for your job? You're the manager, you're the boss, you're the pie boss. I call him the Noe, but he's also been called Superman.
I would say probably, for me, I enjoy doing crust and crimping the crust. I feel like that's soothing, and I can do it pretty quickly and without falling in.
I think you're the fastest ever. I think you're faster than me, actually. And better, obviously, because you re-crimp mine.
No.
So we sell pies by the slice. We do the farmer's market, a lot of pies. We have Dutch apples, sugar cream are probably the tops, right?
Yeah. And then cherry, I'd say. Strawberry bar. It's been top 4, I think.
How long have you been working here now?
I
Do you
think
remember?
it's 8 years.
No way.
Yeah,
You put up with me for
I believe
8
so.
years.
Yeah,
You deserve a ribbon or something for that. That's crazy.
it was like 1 month before Thanksgiving, 8 years ago. Yeah, and I started as prep. I did just cut apples, mixes.
That's a lot of apples.
Yeah,
Thousands we're doing.
yeah.
Do you remember the pies that you were baking that year? Like, because we all kind of rotate around, do
It
different
was nut
baking.
pies. Yeah,
Yeah.
nut pies. Pecan in my Kentucky, and then a little bit of
Do
pumpkin.
you remember what?
I remember I poured the wrong mixture in the my Kentucky into the pecan base, and
How did we figure that out? Like,
I think
something isn't right. It
I think
doesn't
I
look
figured
right.
it out after I poured it and I was foiling them, and it just looked different.
I remember staff were like, no, he seems stressed.
Yeah, it's like my first year and I'm messing up already.
No, but that's probably the only mistake you've ever made. I mean, you've been pretty
major
good
one.
at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the staff and just the day-to-day stuff that you have to do? Like, is there something you hate doing here at My Sugar Pie?
No, I don't. I mean, I feel like we have a good staff. Everyone's working as a team, getting stuff done together. I think they listen well and being very productive, prepping for our holidays. And no, I don't have anything that I hate doing.
Good.
I love it all.
Speaking of love, we have two of your favorites from the
Yes.
menu. The peach blueberry lattice, which is a crisscross pastry crust on top. Can you tell us about that pie? And when you're baking it, just give us some tips.
Yeah. So this is our peach blueberry lattice. It's a good combination with the peach and the blue. I don't think either one overpowers. And I prefer the lattice, but everyone has their own taste. I just feel like I taste more of the fruit and I enjoy the overall look better. So I would we lay the lattice strips on top, and then we sprinkle some sugar. And the tips I would say when doing this kind of pie would be making sure you tint it up when you foil it. Make it tight so when the oven is on, the fans don't blow it open. And then just making sure to rotate so you don't have any dark spots in one section.
So that's a pie tip, people. Put foil under your pie
Yeah.
and cover the edge so it doesn't get burned. That's a good tip.
Yeah, because it'll get darker faster without that.
We don't want a scorched crust. And then the other pie that you said is your favorite.
Yes. That is the My Kentucky Pie.
That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
It has bourbon.
Chocolate chips and pecan.
Oh man, that is so good. And we sell so many of these at Thanksgiving and Christmas time, but we do this pie year round. We don't stop.
Yeah.
We're just always doing it.
Pretty popular.
So let's dig in. Do you
All
wanna slice
Yeah.
the peach blueberry, and I'll start slicing this My Kentucky and
Sure thing.
have a little taste. Oh, it's so good. So the first pie you had here, was that the sugar cream?
Yeah, because everyone was saying that's the top seller and everyone's favorite.
The
And-
Indiana State pie.
And then I tried it, but I have nothing else to compare it to. So then I took it home to Ellie, and she
Who's
is
Ellie?
oh, she is my wife of so many years. I think going on 12. I mean, not what we've been together for 12 years, high school sweethearts. But yeah,
She is a sweetheart.
She
is
knows
sweet.
all about pies. Her family always gets pies for the holidays.
What's her favorite? Like if you had to pick one
Off the
for
menu,
Ellie.
I would
Yeah.
say cherry. She likes the cherry
Which
Dutch.
one? The Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that
She
one
likes
too.
Dutch over lattice.
What about Julian? Does he like
Sugar
any
cream.
of the pies? Good.
Sugar cream or the s'mores pie.
Do
he
we
says.
know Mila what she likes?
Anything. Yep.
Funny. And then your mom, what is her favorite? If you had
The
to pick one.
pecan. My whole family. Well, my mom and my other Tanya, my sister, is pecan. Marisol and Aaron It would be sugar cream and strawberry bar. They always,
That's a
yeah,
big mix.
yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna, these are the containers we put our pie slices in. Usually has this cute little sticker on there. It says My Sugar Pie. Actually, here's our logo, My Sugar Pie logo. And I will get a little slice. See, you got
Yeah.
a container over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So exciting.
No.
Now I'm gonna have to touch it with my finger. Normally
That's
we're wearing
okay.
gloves, people.
I'm gonna put it on that one.
Yeah. So there we go.
There you go.
Yum. You got yours? Okay.
There.
Oh man.
Yep, we just did these this morning around
Oh, they're
8 in the
totally
morning.
fresh. Love that.
Yeah.
Now, how early have you ever gotten here to work? Like, how early is real early?
Well, I think for our Thanksgiving shift, one time it was like 1 or something like that, 1 o'clock or something crazy like that. And it was like the max I think I worked that would be like a 11-hour shift.
No, I
would
think you've
say,
done more. I think you've done like
with a little
13
break.
13 and 14. And remember that one year, one of the bakers didn't show up? And it was like I had been here at least 12 hours or something, 14, went home, was taking a nap after baking all night. And then you got off
Yeah.
and you had been home, what, 10 minutes or something?
Yeah, I laid down for a second and then I got
And
a
then
call.
you got the call
Yeah.
and you came in.
I'm like, all right.
That's
Let's do it
crazy.
again.
Yeah. And people get sick, we know.
Yeah.
But then we ended up having like thousands of people walking outside,
Got a big
lined
line.
up at the door,
For
wanting
green
their pie
pies.
for Thanksgiving. And we were like 2 hours behind. It was crazy.
Mm.
But they forgave us. We're still here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
Anyway, which one you trying first?
Peach blueberry.
Oh, man.
So good.
Yeah, mainly in the peach blueberry, we put more peaches than we put blueberries, just because the blueberries end up dominating in this
Yeah.
mixture. But we use fresh fruit, so yummy. And the peaches, when you bake them in this peach blueberry pie, they tend to get translucent.
Yeah.
And so people think, oh, where are the peaches? They're in there.
They just
They're
blend in
there.
with the juices. Yeah.
Because we do a lot of fruit in our pies.
How's the My Kentucky?
Love it. So good. We call it, excuse me, My Kentucky Pie because we can't call it a Derby pie. So that's why we call it the My Kentucky Pie.
Yeah.
But that's what it basically is. And so we sell a lot of these like beginning of May, that first weekend in May. So that's when the Derby is,
Oh, yeah.
Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
Noe, I did want to ask you
Uh-huh.
if you had time. I know you're really busy. But if you wanted to come up with another pie flavor, like something that you've always wanted to make, have you thought about like what kind of pie we should
Like
put
a
on
new-
the menu?
Like a new flavor?
A new flavor, yeah.
Um,
I mean, I know you did the s'mores pie. That's because Noe came up with that
Actually,
one.
Ellie gave me that idea. If I'm supposed to give her credit.
Really?
She did. She's like, what about a s'mores pie? So I was like, that's a good
I thought
idea.
it was you.
She gave me the idea. I came out, I executed, okay? I finished the idea. I would say something like, have you ever had like this strawberry ice cream that like from the ice cream trucks? They're like, it's like a little crunch on the
Yeah.
outside. I forget what it's called.
I don't know either.
But it's strawberry and it's got like little grams
it'd
around
be-
the outside.
It'd be kind of like a strawberry cheesecake sort of flavor, or
Yeah. I forget what the
you
ice cream's
remember-
called.
that one intern we had who made a strawberry pie. Were you here for that?
Oh yeah, it's strawberries and cream.
Yeah, strawberries and cream. Now, is that what you're talking about? Something like that?
But yeah, something like that. But like a crumb, like it's got like a graham crumb on top. Forget the ice cream.
On top.
Yeah. So then the middle would be the strawberry filling, and then the top and bottom would be sandwich in between them.
I think we definitely need to do that.
That
That's
or
a
like
great idea.
Wild, but like a mango or passion fruit something.
Somebody write that down. We need that.
But yeah, those are the only two I could think of.
Great idea. Love it. I'm sold on that one. Now, if you had to pick one or the other, which would be your favorite?
Peach blueberry.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like that bourbon in there?
No, I do love it, but I just like the fruit. More of a fruit, if I would have to say, more like fruit over chocolate.
So if you had to describe to somebody the flavor in that peach blueberry pie, what do you think you would tell them? Like if you're telling them, hey, it's like, boom, this.
I would say it just tastes amazing. I mean, I don't know.
Somebody said popsicle.
Popsicle?
You think it's like a popsicle?
No. I feel I don't know, it's just perfect pie for like I usually eat it with a scoop of ice cream. Just perfect summer pie.
I forgot the ice cream.
But no, I think it's just a good combination between the two fruits.
I love that our crust is all light and flaky and
Yeah.
yeah, you do a good job baking. Thank you so much, Noe,
Yeah.
for doing such a great job with that and helping us be one of the top best pie shops in America.
You're welcome.
Everybody, all you pie peeps out there, thank you for listening for our first ever My Sugar Pie podcast.